Let's go over how to draw Godzilla very quickly, alright? So, let's do it. We're going to go right here, and we're going to pull a line across for kind of the top of the snout. Down right here, down the side of this, the kind of the side of the mouth there. Cheekbone, okay? Over here on the edge. A little bit of the lip there. Pulling up. Curve along the top. Down over here, back. Right there for kind of that top part of the snout right there. And we're going to go over here now. We're going to go to the nostrils. So pulling in one right there. Looks like a seed. All right. We're going to pull down. And we'll go to the eyes kind of in the end over here. But right now we're going to go into the teeth. So it's literally just these zigzag shapes that are occurring right there. See these zigzag shapes? There you go. Now down along the edge. Right along there. Line on that side. And a line underneath for kind of the mouth. Right there, the lower jaw right there. Curving out around here. Up. Line along there. Alright, we're almost done with that open mouth, right? Curve for the tongue. That's going to be like, oops, part of the tongue right there. Line over here on this side. And then we got the teeth in the back end right there. Doing pretty good so far. Out of here for the lower lip. Lower jaw. Up. Line up over here the eye. Out, down. Eye on that side. So now you can see only one of his eyes because he's going to be kind of like roaring, you know. Let's go over here, find kind of the top of the head. Back of the head here, and it's going to keep going down. Line over here. Line down. Line down. And another line out over here because he's got a pretty big neck, right? It gets bigger as it goes downward. Line down over here. Curve for the shoulder. Curve for the shoulder. Over here. Over here. Line underneath over here. Line over here. 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 Right over there. On this side. Curving up for the top of the tongue. And right now he just looks like some weird dinosaur, right? What does he really need, right? He obviously needs the spikes right here. One spike top of his head. Get a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Bigger around here. Over here on this side. Line underneath. And now we're going to give him, right, small details that will make him more Godzilla, okay? So right here we're going to do the line here, the back of the ear, kind of like lizards, We attach that. Kind of attaching the back of the jaw. Pulling a kind of a check mark, another check mark, and another check mark because, you know, he's got these gills Godzilla tends to have. We're going to draw these smaller lines because his spikes tend to look a lot more like, what do you call it? They tend to look a lot more like, what do you call it? Like rocks, like mountains. Over here. And we want to draw the dark right here. So dark under the neck. It's going to create a cast shadow right here. And we're going to fill this in order to kind of create that cast shadow. To make it simple. Line in. We want to create a little bit of dark here in the pit of the back right there. Curve over here. Line over here. Curve. Line over here. And now we're going to go on here and we're going to draw some scales. So just these little curved shapes. We're drawing these little curves. It's like little U shapes, but very small. And just pepper them around, right? You don't want to put them everywhere. You just want to pepper them around in general. You could draw some lines. Just make them small, though, because the reason to make them small is so that, you know, they don't really attract too much attention. That's the point of details. Details, you're not supposed to have attention attracting stuff. I want to thank you very much for watching this far. If you watched this far, you're amazing. Say hi to me in the comments so that I know that you watched this far into the video. And I'll see you later, okay? Wait a second. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.